And just like that, we are live.
Are we live?
We're live for the first time. Yes,
okay,
yes.
All right. This is the Married in Media Weekly Review, episode 4.
Is it episode 4?
Is it episode 4?
I think so.
Okay, episode 4
it is.
Welcome. We're so excited.
So, babe, people who don't listen to our radio show.
Yes.
Look, already we got 53 viewers.
All right.
It's our first, look, if you're watching.
No, okay.
If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Say it, babe.
Oh, please do. If you like us, then go ahead and hit the like and subscribe. And how about you tell a neighbor too?
That's right.
Let's do that.
So if you don't listen to the radio show, this is how our radio show starts. It's kind of off the chain.
And now, this is truly the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time! Introducing
out of Washington, D.C., Allison and Marc in the afternoon.
That's how the afternoon show radio show starts.
Yes, check us out on all the major digital
platforms.
3 to 7.
All
right.
And look, babe. Okay, everybody's up in here. Y'all up in here already.
Good. So finally, we can see comments because
right.
on our Facebook Live, that we try to go live every now and then on Sundays, we can't see the comments anymore. So
let's go.
Who's gonna be checking the comments?
I know. So we got Cousins in here. VV's in here.
Hey, VV.
Sandra says, "Hey, beautiful family." Sean's in the building. Katrina, Danette. So how do we do, baby? We got 100 comments.
Okay, well then let's just get into it. So what we do with this is we're trying to do this YouTube thing because it's so exciting. I love this platform. And again, subscribe. Just search Allison and Marc, right? Allison and Marc, and
Allison and Marc,
you'll find us. So what we do is a little weekly review. Okay, so if you are, and I know this is my family in here, so you can see me mornings on Channel 9 on Get Up DC. And so just some of the stories that catch my attention, some of the stories that catch your attention. Some are very foolish that we'll get into.
Yep.
But I wanted to start with something that the Biden administration is doing. So on the anniversary of the 100th somber anniversary of the Tulsa race massacre, which is just it's so heavy and so much.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know where to begin. I must have like 3 specials on the DVR right now, but bringing myself to see it because I know I know the history and it's devastating.
That you ain't gonna watch.
I'm probably not gonna watch it.
I've been watching them and they are devastating. And it's like it hits you. You're going along, but then it just hits you and overcomes you. And it's almost hard to shake. So
it's hard to shake. But now, so what do you do about it? So this week I was encouraged by the Biden administration coming out with some pretty big initiatives. And I'm going to just read off of just something that I wanted to save about it. This is talking about expanding access to home ownership. He's talking about basically talking about interagency efforts to address inequity in home appraisals, things you don't even think about. So you're moving out like, Nana and Baba are moving out of their house in this hot neighborhood, and the appraisal, what's it coming in as when people know what they're going to sell it for?
Exactly.
So different things like that. He's also talking about small Black owned businesses. So I was encouraged by that. I don't know, I think with the year we've seen with the racial reckoning, with the protest in the street after the killing of George Floyd, we sort of saw this momentum, and then we saw this change in administration. And so, I'm optimistic. I am. But what do you think about it?
I'm always less optimistic, but I think it's key that people, like if you have a business, your Black owned business, you have to get, minority certified for these contracts. Right now, after George Floyd, I do believe there's a window of opportunity for Black businesses, for minority businesses, for women-owned businesses. And I think you get certified. If you don't have a business, get a business. I think this is the time to take advantage because, as you know, it seems like the pendulum swings forward and backwards. Right. And now is the time. So now's the time.
And also, have you been surprised? I think I have been, that there hasn't been much more. It feels like we are in an historic moment with Kamala Harris as the vice president, but it just kind of seems like we're like, okay, sure, yeah, that's what it is. Well, I haven't really felt the same sort of energy. And I think that's maybe a good thing, because maybe it's like, okay, well, yeah, we should have had a female vice president a long time ago.
Yeah.
We should have had, we should have had more than one black president. I mean, is that what I'm feeling?
But I think the question then becomes, what's going down or what's going to happen? I think it was kind of weird to feel that, I think Biden was the first president to even go to Tulsa.
He was the first sitting president to ever go to Tulsa.
When we had Obama. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, because you realize that, okay, just because you are a person of color, just because you are a woman, does that really change anything when you're in the office? I don't know. And I think people are almost like, I mean, this week alone, which is disrespectful, but you saw Joe Brown was like, she slept her way to the top. And I was thinking,
who said that?
Judge Joe Brown. And I was thinking, that's so unfair. But again, the optics of, she had their relationship with Willie Brown.
So what?
And
she's a
women.
She was a single person, right?
It speaks to It speaks to though that you still have the standards, the double standards, and this BS that always at play. And so I think it kind of takes some of the steam off of it.
But we're still sitting in this historic moment.
And we're still sitting in this historic moment.
Woman of color, first woman as vice president. I mean, okay. So anyway, that's besides the point. So those moves were made out of the White House. The sports world was rocked. This is the sports world. Mm-hmm. Dead and on its side. After Naomi Osaka said, you know what, now I'll pass. I'm not going to do media because I'm not going to give people time who don't value me and see my worth. And I'm going to do it for my mental health. We knew something was going to go down when she said that, though.
We did know. And you know what? And again, props to her. She didn't say it like you. She didn't have the attitude that you just presented.
I didn't have an attitude. I said that's how the sports world reacted.
No, it is. It's how the
face cracked and down on the ground.
And they tried to come. The French Open and the others tried to come after her to make her an example.
They expelled her
they got
when
played.
Right. They threatened to expel her.
Yeah.
So basically, she got fined. She's like, okay, I'm sure that she knew she was going to get fined. And then we heard rumblings that they, talk of expulsion if she kept on this track, which she said she was going to do. But contractually, I guess she signed whatever. And so before that could happen, I guess she was like, peace. I'm out. And I had the nerve to do that because these two nails are not done, but these are working woman,
Lord
y'all.
Jesus.
So anyway.
Don't judge my wife.
So that happened. But now I just saw that Naomi Osaka Forbes says, she exceeded her own purse, if you will. She is now at $77.5 million. That's how much she made in the past year, overtaking her own record for female athletes, basically. And we see so many people coming to her defense now in the tennis world, other tournaments. Will Smith wrote her a little note or whatever. Yeah. But how about the major one?
This is the one that got you fired up.
This is the one.
Y'all know the one.
Come on, Venus.
For me personally, how I deal with it was that I know every single person asking me a question can't play as well as I can and never will. So no matter what you say or what you write, you'll never light a candle to me. So that's how I deal with it. But each person deals with it differently.
Did she just say, I'm better than all of you, and so I don't really worry about it because whatever you write is on some boomer anyway? I think that's what she said. That moment right there. I mean, if you can relate to that moment right there, if you ever had a boss who was on your neck like, and you were just like, now I know I am pulling more than my weight around here. That's why I'm not going to go off because I know my worth and my value. Then Venus said it for you. She said it for you. Oh my God, that moment right there. And but the
drop.
I mean, it was like after she said it, she was like, next question.
Yeah, because
there are no questions. Okay, let me go call my girl Naomi. And did you see? She called Naomi on the FaceTime and she went like this. Did you see what I did? I did that for you. So yeah, for me though, that moment was truly her speaking on a whole nother level for everybody who has ever had to take some stuff and you have to go above, like Michelle Obama said back in the day, when they go low, you go high. You know what I mean? Because I'm old enough to remember that she was not treated well in some of those
in
those press conferences by the media in general. And I'm a member of the media, so I can say it. You know, she was this sweet little girl from where, Compton, California, with the beads in her hair, and she was rocking the tennis world. And sometimes that compassion piece wasn't there. And Naomi probably said what she wanted to say back in the day, but Venus and Serena and Althea Gibson and all those who came before her, women of color in a predominantly white space, right, who couldn't say it before. Now here comes Naomi and she can say it. So I love that statement. I'm sorry. I could be done. I love
Allison was looking. My cousin checking in from California. What's up?
What's up? What are folks saying before we keep on moving?
Oh yeah.
What's up, Bebop, Clay?
Kayla was like Savage. Venus is like, yes.
She did that.
Yes.
Oh Lord, should we get into Monique?
The Monique's going to be a lot of comment.
Let's just clear the space and talk about Auntie Monique.
Let's talk about it. And it turned into something. I think those of us of a certain age, it's like this is our
play the clip first. Okay, play the clip. All right, here's Monique.
Monique, this week this blew up for whatever reason.
It took me a minute to say what I'm getting ready to say because I want to make sure I'm not saying it in judgment, and I want to make sure I'm saying it from a place of love. Well, some of y'all have given me the title of Auntie, and I'm honored that y'all do that, right? But there are times where Auntie got to talk to her babies and say some real shit. So yesterday, I was in the airport in Atlanta, and as we began to walk through the airport, I saw so many, actually too many to count and too many for me to tap, but I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport. And I've been seeing it, not just at the airport, I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves?
Okay, so it was funny when I was listening to this.
Comments
began. My youngest, 16, Spencer, the generation. She's like
the bonnet generation.
Yeah, she's like, people.
We got 50 million bonnets right now upstairs.
Dad, I understand, but I think it's a generational thing because you guys don't da. So I was just like, but I think again, those of us from this is our grandparents.
Okay, should parents. Monique have said it?
Yeah, she's auntie now. I was just, it hit me. I think Monique, sorry, now she got the gray hair. We got the gray hair.
Yeah.
We are the grandparents now.
Yeah.
Damn. First of all, I'm mad about that.
I'm not.
But that's what grandparents do. Hey.
But do grandparents only do it to their grandbabies?
No, Monique gonna do it to everybody. She's like, I'm gonna tap you.
Oh.
Now I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Young man, pull your pants up. I ain't doing that.
But should you do it?
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I mean, it's too much smoke, man.
I'm not trying. I ain't trying to die. I feel, if I'm teaching somewhere, if I'm around some men who respect me, you got to remember, I'm the same person. I was in the prisons doing a program. What do you call me?
Oh yeah, he called you an F boy.
He called me an F boy.
But he didn't say F boy, y'all.
So I was like, well, damn. But then you did go off on it.
I
did go off on it.
So let's not use that example. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm just going to say it.
Okay.
I'm just going to say it. I feel like with every generation, these not rules, but this whole how we present ourselves,
super bad.
It lacks, it's lacking what it was the generation before.
Yeah.
My grandmother, the Phyllis A. LaRoche, was never, ever going to be anywhere without her heels on, hair done.
Right.
She was going to have her face on. And this is just how they rolled, but all the time. Okay.
In the airport?
Oh, yeah.
If you go to the airport, you better get your little stuff together.
We have pictures when my uncle he was like, I can't deal with America. He moved to Ghana. We went to visit him when I was 10 years old. We got pictures right now. She got a full pantsuit on, honey, a full pantsuit with the matching purse on the plane. So this is a different generation. My parents were a little less that way, and I was a little less that way too. But I'm just going to say this. When I am in a public space and I see my young sisters somewhere, I love to see when they represent. Do you know what I mean? Because like the bonnet, the house shoes, and all that. Okay, if you want to take a little satin pillowcase on the plane, I get it. You want to protect your hair for wherever you're going. I understand that.
Yes.
But when I see, let me do it the other way. When I see young women who are like dressed a certain way, and I'm not talking about whatever, I'm talking about just like as if they can get off the plane and then go somewhere after that. That's not too dressy. I am like, you go, girl. Go, you're representing. And when I see the opposite, I'm not like, oh, look at you. You know what I mean? I'm not like that. But
to each his own.
It is for me to each his own. But I get it. I get what Monique is saying, but I also get the fact that she's probably been dragged all around the internet. Right. What were people saying on the internet?
Oh no, I think it's split. The younger generation, like what my girl just said. We just saw a young, not a young
Somebody
person.
Said Karen said she said it on social media all the time.
Yeah.
And look at my glasses.
Everybody have their own opinion of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a no-go. Yeah, I think
right.
Some people feel like, and I agree, you have a right to wear what you want to wear.
Right.
And I think Monique, again, so I think our generation, because we grew up, like you said, Valencia, with a village, and we had these people, we endured those conversations from our grandparents, from whoever who were, let me tell you something, young man, and you respectfully listen, and you just, because it was a part of it. This generation is not the same.
But you know what I will say? It's like, I think in that generation, it was more life or death for real.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you present yourself a certain way. But what I've noticed though, you can present yourself any kind of way you want if you're going to run and still get treated that way.
Now
get treated that way.
That's the misnomer.
So hell, you might as well be comfortable. Yeah. Okay, now let's move on. So we'll read the comments. Let's talk about.
Look at Benji. Benji, I had to tell you I'm going to put the pants up because I know what it means. I'm working. Yeah. Well, Benji. First of all, Benji 6'6", green-eyed. Hey, young man, Benji. But it's true. I mean, at the end of the day, we know that it can be life or death, and people do view you,
right?
Especially black men, but black women too. And now look,
black women, yes.
And let me just say this. Now I'm gonna say it because that really is gonna sound old school. I'm just saying.
Go ahead, you are old school.
If I see when I was single, if I saw you in a rap and all that stuff, whatever, it would never be. That would never be. Well, I would never pursue that.
Right.
Because I guess I don't know if it was how I was raised or whatever. I just never would pursue that.
Right.
Now, granted, now.
Yeah. Well, no, I will say that it's like you always do have to be ready. Like, suppose you're sitting on that plane. Like, if I'm sitting on that plane, I'm in the news business and I'm trying to get that first job, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm sitting next to a dang on news director who's going the same place I am. But how have I presented myself? So it is, when you think about that.
That's and I think I thought of it. You're right. I think about it that way. Now, granted, shout out to Watson McMillan, who when I was in my 20s and I was flying somewhere in a sweatsuit, he pulled me up and said, "You flying like that, man?" He always wore a jacket and slacks.
Well, see, I don't mind a good sweatsuit.
And travel.
Anyway,
anyhow, what's next?
Let us know how you feel about it. What's next is this. Speaking of you not giving the time of day to a young woman if they had a bonnet on and some house shoes and a blanket, put the picture up of the woman who worked at the Burger King. Okay, so now what do y'all think about this? This lady is working at Burger King. First of all, she's a mom, she's a student, and she has got that wagon. Okay,
no, let's not make a mistake. Now she is caked up now.
She's double caked up. And so
I was wondering if I could get away with saying that.
Yeah. No. She is. And so, and she's got a great little figure and all this. Well, a woman came in, and of course, we call them Karens. These women who feel the need to, like Monique, she tip-tapping on Karen a little bit, but she's not calling the cops on people. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I love you, Monique. But so this woman comes into Burger King, and she tells the woman who's at the cashier, she says, "Excuse me, You are distracting my husband with that work outfit that you have on. She called her a home wrecker.
A home wrecker?
She said, you're a home wrecker because you have those.
Okay, Dave.
Dave said she got that whopper. Yes. Anyway, so she took this picture and somebody on the thing, like some people miss the point entirely. Well, why do you have your shirt untucked? That's not the Burger King outfit. She said she untucked her shirt because the woman was yelling so much she was trying to like cover up her backside.
Wow.
Right? And I don't know why was she asking to take the order like this? Can I help you? Put it back on me, Mark. Put it back on me. What do you want today?
No, I think she was giving an example that I'm not doing. I don't have anything
but what I'm saying
extreme
is,
on.
I guess that she took the order, she turned around to go and get it. We'll have a Whopper, a double Whopper with some onion rings. And that's when the husband was like, bling. Anyway, so Burger King
I think her husband's response was, damn! And she had never heard her husband respond like that.
Now, here's my thing. If your husband,
Mindy said because she wears a bonnet.
If your husband goes to the Burger King, first of all, y'all are both going to the Burger King and just standing in line. Like, what is this scene? Anyway, you're both, and then if you're so disturbed by this woman back here who's got this, it's a work outfit. She can't help her body,
right? And
she's not doing anything wrong. That's what she's supposed to wear. Yeah. Then you have bigger problems than this in your relationship. I mean, am I wrong?
Look, now everybody got jokes. See, this is why we can't be with y'all.
Oh man, she said, would you like a shake with that? Okay, thank you very much. All right, yeah, but let me tell you something. If we ever went to Burger King,
yes,
and you're like, and I see you doing this to the lady, whatever, I'm be like, excuse me, what's my line to you?
Eyes front?
No, I'm like, would you like to go home with her? Would you like for her to be your wife? That's what I always say to you. So don't do it. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Speaking of that,
no, let them. They acting a fool.
Oh, okay,
go ahead. Okay.
Have y'all seen this story before? It's insanity. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay. Do the drive-through next time. You're right. That's what I would. Okay. So this young woman, so I did a little research on her, PS, and she, this was on TikTok that she posted all of this, and the thing has been seen. I wrote it down, but I don't know where my notes are. Like 14 million times. The TikTok. Her name is Lala, y'all. That's the name of the lady.
Oh, that's the lady?
Yeah, the lady's name who works there. 14.8 million views on TikTok. Yeah. Said her husband said her outfit was a distraction to her husband.
Come on now.
What kind of short leash though, for real? But she was like,
oh man, you remember that time on our honeymoon when you checked me about looking at some girls in a car in Paris? Remember that?
Oh, in Paris. Are we flexing?
I was like, I'm like, please.
You were looking at in Paris.
I wasn't. I was just looking at the lovely landscape. You're like, remember that?
It turns out I was pregnant, so my hormones were all over the place.
You're right.
That was so. Forgive me. I am sorry.
Okay, see, damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay,
all right. Let's
You right. Yeah, you right. I'm sorry. We found out you were pregnant.
Yeah.
We found out there.
We did find out there.
Did we really, babe?
Don't you remember? I went to the
Thursday.
Pharmacy.
Yeah. Didn't I go to the pharmacy?
I went to the pharmacy. No, and we didn't know how to say pregnancy test in French. Yeah. And
shotgun wedding. Shotgun wedding.
VV. No, and shout out to Sydney, who's now 20 years old. Okay. First of all, we didn't talk about this, but you had your weight loss surgery back on April 19th. And I only know that because I took the day off.
Use the name again.
Lala.
Lala. Okay.
Her name's Lala. She got that whopper. Anyway. Okay. How's your weight loss going? You down what? 50, 60 pounds right now in 4 weeks?
No. Well, on Monday it'll be week 7.
Okay.
And I'm about 53 pounds.
How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah,
good.
You look good.
Yeah, well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Good.
And shout out to Reinvention Crew. We on them treadmill every morning, 7:15. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Come on, let's go.
That little baby's cute. Okay. Whoop whoop. Hey Lisa. Is Lisa part of your crew?
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody is.
All right. So
not everybody is.
Most people.
A lot of people. Look. Okay. So we're good. We got 145. Okay, y'all. I need to make sure you like our YouTube channel.
So we normally just do this and we record it
and drop it at
and
6
we drop
o'clock.
it at
we
6
might have to
o'clock.
do it live, babe. We got a little show here.
Okay, got a show. Hey, Charlene.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. Now I'm all caught up in that's the comments. That's cute. Hi, Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's move on to this thing that had us all crying. This I know. Okay, Rock. This your crew?
A lot of my crew's up in here.
I
y'all.
love it.
Okay, I know your crew up in here too.
Thank you for the support that you show my husband. He is like, I mean, this weight loss thing, and we've been when I was pregnant and gained my weight, we both
I kept it on though.
This is the best man. So I'm happy that you are happy and feeling good. I really am.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So as we start to wind down, how about a sweet story? We've had the foolishness.
Yeah.
This teacher in Louisiana. So one of his students, the teacher's name, I think, is Mr. John. They call him Mr. John. His first name is John. And this student was about to graduate, and he was told he couldn't walk because he had these tennis shoes on. And so this is what happened next. Yep. So as you can see, Mr. John, his name is John Butler. He takes the shoes off of his feet and puts them on that baby's feet. And the young man's name is, I have his name because I wanted to shout him out, Devarius. And so he took the shoes right off his feet. They were 2 sizes too big. But he was able to walk across the stage. Some of these schools have some very strict. Yeah. I don't know if it's that serious.
Hating. That's kind of
I don't know if it's that you'd have made it all the way through. But but look at the face. And so they asked Devarius how he felt afterwards, and he said, holding back tears, he said he's a motivator and he's a hero. That's who Mr. John is. So, in case you are wondering, is on his way to the Air Force. Okay. We needed a bigger applause for Devarius, but anyway, yeah, he's on his way. So let me just say this. We talked about Monique and trying to bring back the village and done with love and everything. This right here, like physically taking the shoes off of your feet, that's on some like biblical stuff to me.
It's
as far as like giving everything, the shirt off your back for another person to succeed. I mean, this teacher is standing there in his stocking feet at this point, right? Yeah. And I will say that is a kindness that young man will never, ever forget.
I love it. And it's what we're all supposed to be doing. Yeah. As we wrap up, shout out Benji. We shouted you out, dog. Benji had my reinvention crew. Mm-hmm. We've been rocking since November. And Benji is one of the originals. And Benji got injured. Here it is, Achilles, and he's back. Look at this picture right here. So we shouted you out today, Benji. So shout out to you, brother, for recovering and being strong in your recovery. Shout out to all the reinvention crew. Marcus Moody, Rev T, Tavon in the house. I see Coffee Light and Sweet all the way from New York.
Hey, Evelyn.
Kimberly,
Wanda, Kimberly,
everybody, thank you so much for supporting us. Allison, me, Marcel, I see you out there. Dave, my man. This is real, man. It's real. Like the support is real, babe. And you have such loyal fans, and that I think it's great. And the fact that, you're so busy and we finally get a chance to do something on video.
Much fun.
I think it's great because
it's more like family. I don't say fans. Like,
did I say? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it is family.
Rocking for a minute. We've been rocking for a minute, and I appreciate you. All right, let's get into who won the week and who is the loser of the week. And so, do you want me to go first, or you want to go first?
Yeah, you go first. Who won the week?
Who won the week? We just did it, Mr. John. Mr. John won the week.
Okay, you surprised me, Mr. John. Okay. Yeah. Troy Johnson. Troy, you don't work, boy. That's my brother right there for real. Troy Johnson is my brother for real. Damn you.
Why you say damn you?
Because he, I miss Troy. Okay.
That's how y'all show y'all emotions.
He's in Mississippi, but anyway.
Hi, Uncle Troy.
I'm sorry, babe. So again, so Teacher John won the week.
Teacher John won the week, but also Venus, she won. Did she win the week?
Babe, she won the week because you was reciting that one. Did you? In case did you miss it? I know you want to hear it one more time.
She won the week.
One more time, okay. Miss Venus.
For me personally, how I deal with it was that I know every single person asking me a question can't play as well as I can and never will. So no matter what you say or what you write, you'll never light a candle to me. So that's how I deal with it. But each person deals with it differently.
Next question.
I think Venus was sick of it.
Venus been sick of it.
She was sick of it.
I mean,
That's
has
like,
Venus ever gone off? Like
Not
Serena,
really.
I feel like
Yeah.
she has expressed her.
yeah, Serena's. I mean, Venus has always been the
Emotions.
big sister, and people forget that Venus was first. Like,
And
Venus,
that's how,
yeah.
and if you just watch, and that's how she responded, because the press. Now this is the nerve, and Troy, me and you, we do this, but they're in this press conference when Naomi Osaka said she wasn't going to do any press, and then she was, she dropped out of the French Open. This is the best damn player in the world, female.
Right.
And I know she might not be, but you get it. And so she's not going to do press. So now the press got the nerve to ask Venus, well, how do you feel about the press?
Always pitting each
And-
other
yep,
against each other.
Yep. And she proceeded to read them for filth. Thank you. Okay. The loser of the week. You want to do yours? The loser of the week for me is rapper Future.
Okay,
who
interesting.
Continues to, like, these lyrics from this this latest record he has continue to leak about Harvey, Steve Harvey's daughter. Now
Yeah,
I'm blanking
Lori
on-
Harvey.
Lori Harvey.
Mhm.
Tell Steve I didn't want her. Calling Michael B. Jordan a lame in the song,
No, come
saying
on now.
she begged me to stay. I mean, this is tacky to the 10th degree.
Yeah, that.
And it makes me think, you still want you some Lori Harvey, sir. That's all it makes me think.
Right, the code in the code that you get chose. So if it's
I
over,
think
it's
that's
over.
the pimp code, though.
Huh?
That's the pimp
Oh,
code.
sorry.
But here's what I will say on it. Now, at what point does Michael B. Jordan be like, look here, bro, you ain't gonna be saying too much more about my lady
I don't know.
or me?
I don't know.
Killmonger, come on, Killmonger.
I don't know. Michael B.
Come
Jordan.
on,
I don't know if I
Creed.
believe Michael B. Jordan. I don't know if I believe that relationship. It seems weird.
Oh, okay. Well, now let's get into your winner and loser of the week before we get canceled.
No,
before
that
we
was
even
it.
start.
I'm with you. I don't. Well, somebody said the Wizards.
Oh,
that
the
kinda sucks.
Wizards. I had hope. I thought they were going to pull it out.
I mean,
Like, I thought they were going to do this because they were saying it had never been done in the history of the internet. And I need my job. I need my day job. We need to be able to make this rent or this mortgage over here.
Michael, I think he's bigger, right? Look at Benji. Say nothing. Yes,
Okay.
he's bigger than that.
Yeah. But does Lori Harvey want him to say something? Ladies, do you want your man to say something if somebody is out here basically like dogging your name out?
If somebody would you want me to say something?
Yes.
My wife ain't I ain't no lame man. Right, honey?
I would want you to say something. Dang. All
I probably ain't saying nothing, man. Anyway.
right. Well, I would say something for you. Anyway, I guess
Because your
that's where we
husband's a
end the
lame,
show.
Allison.
That's where we end the show. This has been so much fun.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute.
Mm.
But he can't pay child support.
Okay.
Damn. Yep. See, there
Right.
we go. There we go.
Just one, or if I'm them, I'm like posting a whole bunch of pictures, which they already do anyway.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But doesn't it mean that Future still wants her? Yeah, it does.
It sounds like a hurt. You sound like a, what do they say?
It sounds like
a hurt hound holler. What's the phrase?
I've never heard that one before. It's like when P. Diddy put up that picture of him and J-Lo just holding hands.
Babe, don't go back to the petty.
I'm
We
sorry.
forgot that. That would have been in the petty section.
That's the
That's
petty.
the petty section.
That's still petty for me.
Okay, so all right, look, everybody. If you have not, wait a minute. What's this? My husband better say something. I want to say something. Oh, wait a minute. Look at. Okay, all right. Thank you, Dave. Hit dogs holler. Thank you very much.
Mhm. Yeah, he is thirsty. You're right, Benji. Like, he's sitting at home like, there was a meme with Future looking in the mirror saying, pretend you don't want her back. Do a diss track. That's what he did. Come on, Future. I
So-
think you're better than that.
I don't know, babe. We might have to go live on Fridays. At
Yeah?
least, okay. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So
A hit dog will bark. That's what Red said it is.
yeah, it's a hurt dog. Now Vivi bringing in a hurt dog, a hit dog.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, whatever it is.
Yeah, and
Make
Joe
sure-
and Joe Brown kind of a clown for saying what he said too about
Yeah.
Kamala Harris. If you missed that part, Judge Joe Brown, who holds nothing back,
No, he doesn't.
by the way, who is very he's on his conspiracy theories a lot too. Like,
Well, because he was a part of them. He's in that. He's like Dick Gregory. They know too much.
but what good does it do to
Right.
call the first woman of color
Yes.
vice president basically calling her like, you know, a bloop bloop, right?
Yeah,
For
no,
sleeping her,
yeah.
you say sleeping her way to the job.
Yeah, it's kind of like I think we expect better than that.
Joe, you're never gonna get your show back acting like this. Judge Greg would never say this.
Greg Mathis would never.
He would
say
never
that.
say it.
All right, so okay, guys, I think we're gonna have to go live, babe. I think people want us to go live. So, all right, everybody, let's have a blessed weekend.
If you want us to go live, tell a friend, hit that like and subscribe on YouTube.
Oh yeah, let's get the number. We're trying to get to. We're at 230 right now.
Okay.
Subscribers on YouTube. We're trying to get to 1,000, but that's some time. So, but anyway, y'all have a great weekend.
Yes.
Remember, as always, in parting, God is love, knowledge is power, kindness costs nothing.
Peace and love.
And what else do you have, babe? Any final? Oh, you're supposed to do
my affirmation of the day. Yeah, I didn't prepare one.
Just give us one. Pull one from Dad.
Okay, pull one from Dad. All right. Your thoughts are prayers. Remember that. So thoughts become things. I always say, think about what you're thinking about. When you don't think, you're thinking. All this just means, y'all, let's try to have this positive mindset, because I understand and I know that things don't go right all the time, right? But if we expect them to go wrong all the time, it's like we're just attracting all of this. So why not? Why not try to switch it up, right? I've started to do, instead of walking to the mailbox like, oh, what kind of bills are going to be in here? I'm like, maybe there's going to be a check in here. If you're in Maryland, they're giving away lottery money every day if you got vaccinated.
I've claimed $5 million this year.
Maybe there's a check in there. So
I said I'm going to make $5 million this year. I have absolutely no idea how that's going to happen.
Well, that's not your business. Your business is to stay in a place of gratitude and have an abundance and money mindset. And the more you have, the more you can give away. The more we have, the more we can help somebody else too. So I try to live in that space of gratitude. So don't worry about how it's going to come, because you're doing your thing.
This is why, y'all.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Do your
family.
Thing. And remember, when you go to Burger King, if somebody takes your order like this here, you want to shake. Watch your man and see if he's looking at the badon. But don't do what she did. Anyway.
All right, y'all.
We love y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh man, I forgot our little thing, babe. We just have to go.
Thing?
You know, I got the little graphic there.
Oh, you know what? Also, before we go, because I do hate to get out of here too, but before you go, we go. If there is anything that you see during the week, if there's anything that you see during the week and that you want us to chop up out here, and of course you're with us on the comments, so we can, talk about it. Let us know. Hit us up in the comments below. And any other thing you want to see on the feature.
That's right. Yeah. That's great.
Because we're trying to grow this thing. We're trying to really be a little brand, him and me. Him and me. Let me work on the grammar. So, okay, is there a close? We love y'all.
Peace, y'all.